Hey, 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 how you doing? Week day number 2 of the work week, the first work week of 2022. Hope it's going well. David here with you. Yeah, and hope the new year's starting off well. If not, you always got a chance to change things around. I know for myself, the arm on my glasses came off, and I need those glasses to drive, to work on the computer. So I basically got one arm kind of hanging on there. They fall off, and so I got to hope I can go after this and get the glue, and hopefully they'll hold together until I can get a new one. But anyway, so we are talking about what I call balancing the triad, which is what I found out is working on my health, wellness, and fitness. So we do that by working on our body, mind, and spirit. So start of the new year, weight loss turns to a lot of people. So the title today is Weight of the Matter. And the weight is actually the place you probably really should not be focusing on. I've talked about this in the past. We're going to go over it again here. Weight, a lot of people focus only on the weight, and the reason that's not a good thing is the scale lies to you all the time. Your weight fluctuates throughout the day, throughout the week, depending on what food you eat, how much things, what you drink, all of it goes up and down. It lies to you all the time. However, if you want to get at least a ballpark idea of where you're at, say get up Monday morning, use the bathroom, weigh yourself. Do it again the following Monday. That will at least give you a ballpark idea. Because what the scale does, it weighs everything. It weighs your muscle, it weighs your bones, it weighs your internal organs, it weighs the fat, it weighs everything. So that's the picture it gives you. That's also one of the reasons why height and weight charts don't necessarily give you the full picture, because muscle is more dense than fat. So for example, say 5 pounds of fat might be something that takes up that much space, while 5 pounds of muscle might only be that much. Muscle takes up less space, it weighs more. Well, it's more dense, so it takes less of it to equal the weight. And what happens is if you start exercising, especially if you start doing some weight training, which is actually a resistance training, whether it's body weight, kettlebells, free weights, sandbags, definitely recommend it. It's got huge benefits for you. Your weight, so you start to gain muscle, your weight will actually start to go up on the scale. But you're starting to lose inches. But if people focus only on the scale, they miss that. Like I said, if you take that, think about that with height and weight charts, compares your height and your weight. So two people, say 6 foot 2 inches tall, both of them weigh 250 pounds. The height weight chart is going to tell them they're at the same risk. However, one's a bodybuilder type, 6-pack abs, very lean, while someone else has like a waist that's out to here. Very obese, completely sedentary, but yet the height and weight chart will tell you the exact same thing for both people. That's why that's one of the things I don't like about them. But yeah, when you do resistance training, as you start to gain muscle, muscle burns more calories than fat. So the more muscle mass you have, the more your calories burn. So which means you can eat more and lean down. One of the ways, as I was reading an article on it, was a woman was going through, she's focusing, she's good on the program. The trainer, I don't know if it was trainer or coach, said the gal was on track. She's doing her nutrition right. She's got her exercise in, but she said she's not looking at the scale. She keeps looking at the scale. She goes, I'm not losing weight. So the coach suggested, he goes, go try on some of your old clothes. These are the ones a woman couldn't wear before. So she goes to try them on. She goes, they're looser. They don't fit quite properly, but I can button them up. When prior she couldn't. So that's one of the best after you want to do is you look at your inches. And yeah, look at how your clothes fit. You can take, do I have one in here? No. The cloth tape measure you use for doing clothing. You can use that and measure. You can measure your arms. You can measure your waist, your hips, and that way there you can actually tell what you're going on, or how your clothes fit. That is one of the things you want to look at, because again, that scale is going to lie to you all the time. It doesn't give you the full picture. It only gives you it only masses everything. The scale can go up because you're actually gaining muscle, losing fat, same thing. So because you're gaining more muscle mass, the scale starts to go up. However, again, you're losing inches, which normally is the scale what people are looking at. They're not necessarily, they're looking to lose that flab around their arms, around their waist, around their midline, around their hips. That's what most people are trying to look to do. but they only associate that with weight only. So use the scale as a guideline, again, once a week, but inches, your clothing vet, that's the main thing to focus on, because you look on the scale, it lies to you all the time. So don't use the weight as a guideline. You want to lose those inches, which is more important. Which, think about it. Are you only looking at the scale, or are you looking in the mirror and realize that's what I want to lose? You can do that without looking at the scale. All right. So hopefully I gave you enough of a idea for that, is to realize the scale lies to you all the time. Look at inches and not the weight. All right. So give that to start off the new year. Start thinking about that and get yourself going. We'll start doing some exercise and start changing eating habits little bits at a time. So over there, it's a long-term effort. You want to go through that. And if you want some help in that, I got a link to the description. A link is in the description for my Facebook group, where I have different trainings in there to help you along the way. So that's what I got for you today. So take care. We'll catch you tomorrow, and balancing to you. Bye-bye.